Max has flatlined Justin. He knocked him out, face down, out cold. Justin's okay. When he's on, Justin's okay. When he's bad, he's atrocious. He's woeful. He slaps his punches a lot. I want the smoke. I want all the smoke, for sure. There you go. Bring it all on. I don't rate them. To tell you the truth, I don't rate them.
Justin Gaethje is done staying quiet. The newly crowned lightweight champion has made one thing brutally clear. His business with Conor McGregor remains unfinished, and he plans to appear at UFC 329, so the entire world sees it.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens in that fight. Max definitely knocked me out, but I feel like I got that win back with the Ilya Topuria fight. I would love, as I've stated hundreds of times publicly, I would love to punch Conor McGregor in the...
During an appearance on the Jim Rome show, Gaethje spent a serious amount of time explaining why he wants to punch Conor McGregor in the face, and the way he delivered it made every word sound completely genuine. Here is what people sometimes miss about Gaethje. There are layers behind his trash talk. He is not simply chasing attention. When he discusses fighting McGregor, he is also talking about one of the biggest financial opportunities of his entire career. McGregor is not just another opponent. He is one of the few elite lightweight names Gaethje has never actually fought.
Yeah, bro, he's one of the only guys that you haven't had a chance to punch in the face.
Exactly.
Is that why, or is he just on the wrong side of you? Does he just kind of aggravate you and irritate you?
I mean, there's no doubt he's one of the biggest superstar in the sport, and so fighting a guy like that obviously does great things for me financially and for my legendary status.
Everyone is desperate to see what really happens when Max Holloway enters the octagon against McGregor on July 11th. This matchup is loaded with genuine mystery, and for several very specific reasons. McGregor has not fought since the middle of 2021. That is an enormous absence. We are talking about almost half a decade removed from professional combat. That matters. Still, Gaethje raises a fascinating point in his breakdown. McGregor probably has not spent all these years doing absolutely nothing. If he truly means business about this comeback, he has likely dedicated somewhere between 6 to 8 months to serious fight-specific preparation.
It is very, very difficult to even guess. I mean, with how long he's been out, I hope that he's, I'm sure that he has committed enough time, 8 months to training for one of these fights. And again, fighting's crazy. We have no idea what's going to happen. They're fighting at 170, so it makes it a little bit different. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens in that fight. Max definitely knocked me out, but I feel like I got that win back with the Ilya Topuria fight. And I would love, as I've stated hundreds of times publicly, I would love to punch Conor McGregor.
The uncertainty of combat always surfaces in these debates, and for good reason. You can never completely dismiss anybody, especially someone carrying McGregor's experience and devastating power. But there is another twist that makes this specific showdown even more dangerous. This entire fight takes place at welterweight. Max has never competed in this division before during his career. McGregor, meanwhile, has already stepped into welterweight several times. He fought there against Donald Cerrone and Nate Diaz, finishing with a 2-1 record at that weight. That experience gap matters, and it is exactly the kind of advantage nobody should ignore when predicting what might unfold next month.
Well, we know that Conor hasn't been in the game for a long time, and I think a lot of people are thinking that he's just going to lose everything, but that's not the case. He's going to be dangerous. He's obviously going to still be very sharp, very explosive, still got a good eye. Is it the exact eye that he had when he was double champ and doing what he was doing? No, probably not, but still going to be very dangerous. And I know Max is going to respect that. Obviously they're going to want to put on a show, but at the same time, you're going to know Conor will be very dangerous early. I think Max will make the right decisions to not just get in the fire straight away, and then start to work him later in them rounds. So we know that Conor, again, very dangerous, very explosive, but that is going to wear on you. And with that big layoff, even though he's probably training very hard, we know that that's going to eventually wear on him, and that sharpness that I reckon he still has is probably going to deteriorate a lot quicker because of his been out of the game for so long.
Now, let's examine what the fighting world truly believes will happen. Merab Dvalishvili, the former bantamweight champion, recently spoke out and admitted he is hoping McGregor can somehow pull off the upset. His explanation actually makes plenty of sense. Yes, McGregor won their first meeting back in 2013, but everything has changed since then. Holloway has remained active, constantly training and staying fight-ready, while McGregor has spent years recovering from the horrific leg injury he suffered in 2021.
So I know Conor McGregor wins first time. He's been out from this game a long time.
Wow, yeah.
And then Max Holloway, he's been in the training. He's always in the shape. And then this benefit will help Max Holloway. But also Conor McGregor, he's bigger now. Maybe because of he was laid off, maybe he's hungry now. So I think for sport it will be good if Conor McGregor comes and show good fights, and if he wins it, that would be huge. But I think Max Holloway has a more chance. But I kind of want more Conor McGregor.
You want McGregor to win?
Yeah, because it's gonna be huge and big.
Michael Bisping offers one crucial observation that deserves serious attention. He believes McGregor's power could become especially dangerous during the opening stages, particularly now that he is returning to welterweight. That kind of knockout force does not simply vanish after years away. You can rebuild physically and sharpen yourself mentally, but natural power is something that remains. And for Max, that makes the early rounds extremely dangerous.
Really?
It's going to be dangerous for Max early, though. Listen, me and Conor aren't exactly friendly. But what I'm saying is, so I'm not saying this from a perspective of we're friends and we're buddies. He was the 2 weight division champion. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he made all this money and all the rest of it. The man's the most powerful tool.
Yeah.
And the guy that was there, all right, granted, it was a long time ago, 2016. But if the motivation's strong enough, he can come back and look really good. And yeah, he was flipping out at Max the other day in that interview.
Did you see that?
But he was playing the game. He was promoting the fight, hyping it up big time, and he looks good, you know, like he looks like he's training and taking the camp seriously. And if he is doing that, I'm telling you.
But I think
Max is awesome on the feet, but
Ian Machado Gary, who has his own enormous showdown coming against Islam Makhachev for the welterweight championship in August, is absolutely certain McGregor will defeat Holloway. Gary respects everything Holloway brings into this battle. The man has repeatedly faced the very best and proven he belongs among them. But Gary believes that hunger, combined with the desperate need to prove he still has it, will push McGregor through, and Conor will carry devastating knockout power.
McGregor through.
Conor's going to have the knockout power. I think it's very similar to the Ilya fight. Max Holloway is more like an Uzi. Bap, 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 bap. The consistency, the significant strike numbers he has is out of this world. It's bing, 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 ding, 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 ding. It's always in your face. It's constant movement. It's touch, touch, go, touch, move, advance, play. It's constant activity. But he doesn't have that one punch power, that shotgun. That's what Conor has. Conor's always had that shotgun. If that left hand lands, it's game over. If I'm Conor, I'd walk his ass down. I'd put his back to the cage. I'd go high, I'd go low, I'd go high, I'd go low. I'd keep him guessing, and I'd put everything straight down the middle. And then sneak one around the corner when he doesn't expect it, and hope that that's it.
Jorge Masvidal believes the entire advantage belongs to Max because of his non-stop training and competitive consistency.
Everybody's also asking what's up with Max Holloway versus Conor. This is crazy. This is good. I think bad fight for Conor. Really good fight for Max, but shit, let's see what happens. A lot of people are saying it should have been me against Conor. Conor don't want that heat,
Dustin Poirier, who has personally survived McGregor's left hand, will never underestimate that devastating power.
I think Max is going to beat him, but I just don't know what Conor's going to come back. It's been so long. I don't know how he's healed up. If his athleticism, his timing, his movement is the same as it was before, he can beat Max, but I just don't know what he's going to look like. It's been too long.
Do you miss seeing Conor come back? Like, do you miss seeing Conor talking?
Bro, I don't even want to hear his voice, honestly.
What is undeniable is that this fight means everything. It matters for McGregor's legacy, it matters for Holloway's record, and it matters for fighters like Gaethje, watching carefully from the sidelines while plotting their next move. The sport will finally get a real answer about whether McGregor still belongs among the elite, and that is thrilling regardless of how you look at it.